Well, hi there. I am back. I actually have some things we need to do today. First, I want to show you guys what I got done the other day. So, starting off, I got a lot of trees on the base now. I went back to my house and basically everywhere else, and I kind of added some more trees. Nothing really crazy, but I also did fill in this wall over here. I took away this wall that went out because that's actually what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going to remove some old structures that I don't really need anymore. Oh, I also got actions and stuff. I don't know. I thought it looked really good. Something about actions and stuff looks, I don't know, it's just so cool to look at. So that is something I did do. Another thing I did was also clear up this area. This path went like really too far to the wall, so I kind of brought it back a little bit. By the way, I also want to mention, hopefully my mic is like kind of quiet, or not kind of quiet. Hopefully it's loud enough because I am a little bit far away from my microphone, but again, it's just so I can get better mouth sounds because if you're too close, you can hear like the weird plosives that pop off on the microphone. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So far in my other videos it hasn't happened. It was just my first one. Oh, I also added these lampposts. They kind of look like this, so it's a lot better design. I don't know. I made them in creative. I really like them, but they're kind of hit and miss. I also lit up the area a lot more with the moss carpets. And this is what I did off camera. I did this path off camera and I make it where it actually goes down and like a lot better. It's not as messy. I think my friend made this one, which I'm not saying my friend is bad at making paths. That's not what I'm saying. It's mostly because like we all have like creative differences. So like I build different, he builds different. So like I also think this is kind of in a rush when he built it. So that's probably why it wasn't really as neat as it could be. But and again, it's not really a big deal. But I just fixed it. Over here, you're gonna see I think obviously you guys have already seen this. I like I said, I did the lighting everywhere. It took me a long time, but I made this path too, like I said off camera last, or like I would do off camera last time. It goes the whole way down here, and it goes around. So now you can just kind of skip and just go this direction. Because the issue me and my friends used to have was going the whole way around, which was not very fun. Now instead of needing to go the whole way from the town hall the whole way around the mountain, now you can just go skip the town hall, go the whole way past the village, go to this area right here, this building, the courthouse, and then go up this. So I really like that. I thought it was cool. I do need to add a little bit more grass and stuff, but I just haven't really got to it much. Yeah, growing grass is going to take a long. I need to make a bone meal farm, I think, at some point, which I think my friend might have one, so we might do that instead. You're going to notice one thing. I have not worked on this path yet. I don't think I'm gonna do it for a bit, honestly. This path is kind of annoying to like fix into the build because I gotta go the whole way up to the monument, and I don't really feel like doing that. So I might do that. I might do it at a later point. Trying to think what else I haven't shown you guys. Oh yeah, I know. It's this path right here. I also worked on this path off camera. Again, a lot of stuff I had to work off camera because it was way too like messy, I guess. I wouldn't say messy, but maybe like harder to adjust. Because it wasn't like just replace the path. I had to make an entirely new path that went this direction. But yeah, I did do this. This area is kind of unfinished. We might actually work on this at some point on a video. But yeah, that's mostly what I've worked on. I did not go over here out because this is kind of the outskirts. And I kind of like it being the outskirts, so I haven't really worked on it. By the way, I'll tell you what the potions are like for in a minute. We're not gonna actually use that. I just want to tell you what I used it for. But as you guys can see, it's kind of like you walk out and then it's like the outskirts. So as you can tell, I did do the lighting here. This path, I don't think we're ever going to work on this because like this is kind of like outskirts of town. It's supposed to be like far away from the main town, so like there would be no path across the bridge. But again, maybe I expand out this way and I break some of the buildings that I don't really like, so I could always do that. Okay, so I was looking to see what we're going to remove today because that's actually the entire point of the video. We're going to be removing old structures. I thought we'd remove a lot more, but I think we're going to be removing those two buildings over there and that floating pyramid. That's the two things I don't like. It's going to be kind of like a montage. Nothing like ridiculous. I'm going to show you guys me breaking it down a little bit, but I'm not literally going to show you like 10 minutes of me breaking it down. So like, I'll kind of shorten it. And it's not going to be like the other Minecraft montages where it's like every single block like cuts, because I see some content do that, and I don't plan on doing that. I have like a little bit of a different style. Not like it's anything special. I bet you like back in the day, like Stampy or someone probably did it, but we're just kind of going back to Minecraft basic editing. So I'm going to be working on those in the pyramid, and I will show you a little bit of that, and then we're gonna go do something really fun because I've been wanting to do. So yeah, I'll be right back after I do this. Oh yeah, speaking about it while I'm clearing my inventory. So these potions right here, actually, they are for the farm over here. I'll show you that. There's like an XP farm that works like this. Shockingly, it's really easy to build. Not even kidding. You build this glass like blocks, right? You place the 3 trapdoors. You break down 2, and then you break these 2 blocks under this. After you break this one first layer, you break the second layer on this side, and you place soul sand, and then you put the campfire in the middle. And I'm not even kidding. That is legit. And obviously you have these buttons, right? But then you shoot insta damage 2 arrows into the water because it's flowing from the bubbles, and it will never be like unactivated. Then this piston right here, this has a flint and steel, and it lights the campfire. So like, watch this. You can turn off the campfire, and then you place armor stands on this thing. And I'm not even kidding. One of the best XP farms like ever made. I got all my tools fixed in like maybe like 3 minutes. It was honestly ridiculous. It was like a lot faster than our other XP farm. So I'm going to need to make like a farm like actually like dedicated to this, but I haven't done that yet. So now we are going to go do the breaking. Oh shoot, never mind. Actually, we're going to have to also destroy this too. I completely forgot about that build. Basically, I'm going to break them down while I kind of explain what they are. And I think we're going to start with the stone masonry, because I think I was actually there last video. So basically, the stone masonry was supposed to kind of be an area for like holding stone builds. Because a while back, I was actually like not going to do like one big dedicated storage. Because I was thinking to kind of like make my world more interesting, I would have every build like and have its own separate stuff. And if you can't tell, I obviously ended up not doing that. There's something just very inconvenient about needing to walk the whole way to come and grab stuff. So I kind of stopped using this. It's a really cool building. I really like the idea. I just don't like the fact that it's outside, I guess. By the way, are you guys seeing the floating trees? That's really weird. I don't like that much. Yeah, I don't know why that's there, actually. Maybe it will go away. Maybe it's just a bug right now. But yeah, basically this building was supposed to be a place where my materials would get kept. And I just kind of decided to stop using it. But it has a mine, it has an auto smelter, which we're actually going to have to build another one at some point. But basically it has everything you need. And that's mostly just kind of a recap of this building right here. I guess the most important thing I could say while we're breaking this is don't be scared to break down your builds. I know a lot of people like keeping history in their world of their old builds, which I mean is okay. If you like doing that, there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. And keep doing what you're doing, because I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes people are too scared to break buildings that they actually genuinely just don't like. And I'm here to tell you that, like, trust me, breaking down the building will not hurt you. I broke down many buildings. Like, you'd be shocked. A lot of buildings that we have in this world, like in areas that you have seen, those used to be other buildings that I tore down because I just didn't think they fit the world. And there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you feel like doing that, that's kind of all that matters. Give me like 1 second. I'm going to reload real quick and see if these trees disappear. You know what? What an odd bug. I've never seen that before, by the way. It must be like loading like old chunks that were here before the builds. While I'm breaking this carpet, are you guys excited for the next Minecraft update? With the wool slabs and the wool stairs, because I know I am. I'm thinking about building a castle when that comes out. I think a castle would fit very well with like these type of blocks. Whoa, what? Did I just see netherite come out of that? There's no way I have a nether star netherite. 1 minute. That is actually kind of crazy. That is exactly what I think that was. Because there's no way I would just dump that in a chest randomly, right? There's another star. Wow, that is kind of crazy, actually. Holy. Is this just like one piece? How did I just unlock ancient debris? I've always had ancient debris. Wow, that was really strange. I can't believe that I haven't broke that before. But I gotta go clear this shulker box real quick. Because we have way too much things. Hopefully none of that despawns while I fly away. So if you're curious where I put that nether star and that piece of ancient debris, it is currently in my bundle. I can't believe that I actually left that behind. That is like, that's something I didn't think I would do. Like, another star is pretty important. I've actually been needing one. So that means I can make a third beacon, which is really nice. So as you guys can see, basically all I'm doing is like covering up this area. And now it kind of looks like nothing was ever here. So, boom, that is the idea. I'm also planning on clearing up this path, but I'll do that at the end. Now to my lumberyard, actually. So this lumberyard was actually, I think, the first building that was built out here. That was my kind of like compared to like my masonry. Basically what it was supposed to do was supposed to hold wood. I'll actually show you guys the interior. So this is the interior. It's supposed to look like a lumberyard where like wood's getting cut. So you can see like maybe like there's some oak logs that got cut. Some birch logs that got stripped. Basically every single wood type would be inside here. And I really like the idea. Again, I really like the idea of having different storage for everything, but just for my needs, it didn't really work at all. That's honestly kind of the funny part about Minecraft is that like stuff doesn't usually work like you want it to. So you always end up doing different things. But again, this is still one of my favorite builds I've built. Um, as you guys can see, I kind of use like an odd roof design. This is one I have never used before. I kind of like did it on every side differently. I don't know. I was just really happy how it turned out. If you're wondering, I'm trying to get these campfires back because like I use them for like chimneys and stuff. And they're just kind of convenient to have sometimes. So like putting these back in my storage on like their normal form will be really nice. There is like one very big issue that I'm kind of like starting to notice and I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We have to like, so once I clear up this area, we might have to replant like a lot of trees. I also never finished like this mountain right here. It's supposed to be kind of finished, but I probably will finish that too. Maybe at a later date. I'll probably do that off camera because it's not really important, but I think I'm just gonna go around and plant like a lot of like random birch trees and oak trees just to kind of make this area kind of look back to like its original form. And I think this area, like I have no need for this. Um, to be completely honest, I'm really happy with the amount of space we have up there. This just feels way too far on the outskirts of town that I don't think it really fits in the world very much being out here because my friends can never go to these farms and stuff and I never come out here. On my wall, if you're wondering why I have a wall around my base, it's supposed to kind of like separate my base from all my other friends' base because like I like having my own little area because like I'm able to decorate it as much as I want. And that's kind of why I built like this little area in general. So the second floor is basically just the same thing but storage. It holds every wood type. I did like again, I was using this as like a all storage for all my wood, but obviously that did not go how I wanted it to. By the way, I really like this design right here. I don't know. I was really happy how this turned out. I really wish I need to build this on like a two-story house with like this window and like the bedroom or something. I don't know. I really need to build a new house somewhere. Like building one in the middle of town could be really nice. Well, time to go from the roof to the bottom. There is one ridiculous thing we might do at some point that like, oh my god, just like slammed to the ground. By the way, if you're wondering what I was doing, I was going to get scaffolding because apparently I put it all away. So one other project I want to do that's going to be very odd, and it's going to seem very odd to most people. I think I want to get rid of my automatic storage. It uses a lot of redstone and hoppers and stuff. And to be completely honest with you guys, I don't really think that I want it long term. Unless they add like some form of like auto storage to Bedrock, it's just not very convenient. Like basically what happens is I am working in there. I put all my stuff in a chest and I fly off. And then stuff gets like stuck in the machine because the chunk's unloaded. It's a very unfun experience with the like automatic storages on Bedrock. And I think they just don't fit very well in the world. So I kind of want to go back to like an old-fashioned storage. At the same time, I don't also want to get rid of like the look of the design because I think the area looks really good underground. I think basically what I want to do is kind of build that exact thingy, except like put everything in the same like I don't know how to explain it. I kind of just want to do the same thing except make it unautomatic because I think that'd be a lot better. By the way, the entire storage room idea, I don't think I'm gonna do that on camera because like I'm telling you, building storage rooms on camera are never very fun. And not because they're like boring to make. It's just called it's boring for the viewer to watch. Like I made a video a while back on one of my old like seriouses where I built a storage room. And like 90% of it I had to cut out because it was just me sorting the storage. So I think I am actually going to do that. Probably maybe today. I don't know. Depends on what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go play D&D. So I will not be able to do that. But I think it'd be really awesome to resort that storage. And instead of these, because all my chests inside that storage room are like sideways like this. I'd rather them be sideways like this. So then I can like place like three, like nearly six on each area. And I think the best part about that is I'd be able to split the base into like three different sections or so. So I could make it like have like multiple different areas for different things. I don't know. I'm really excited to see how that would turn out. I think it'd be a lot more efficient. So something I definitely am thinking about. And as you can see, like this is the thing I'm talking about. I go out of the chunk and this stuff is still sorting itself. And I'm pretty sure like this farm actually, I don't think it messed up itself yet, but usually it will like mess up itself and I have to go the whole way back and like refix it. And it's really just annoying to work on. Man, there's no way I need 15 crafting tables. I'll carry around like 3. I actually can show you guys exactly what happens too. So for example, you guys can see like this kind of makes sense. The poppies makes sense being in here. Let's go. Oh yeah, dirt. For example, dirt. The issue about dirt is that these chests are not full. And see, look at this. These should not be in here. I don't know why these are in here. I think they've like glitched themselves, but as you can see, there's oak wood in these. Oak wood is not supposed to be in these at all. Oak wood should not be in this. It's really, really, really annoying. I don't like that. The oak wood should be in like this one right here. But because I leave the chunk and come back, stuff gets like inside the wrong slots. And like again, it's personally just a really big hassle because I have to sort the system myself anyways. So like what's the point of having it as an automatic one at the end of the day? Because I'm going to be sorting it myself at some point. So I think what I would do is make like little area, like a little area room called like the drop-off station. And maybe an area where I could just drop all of my stuff and it'll be sorted into like 6 different double chests. And then once the storage gets too full, a light above the 6 chests will like light up. And then I know it's time for me to sort my storage. Like my automatic storage. Something like that. That could be pretty convenient. Because that's kind of what I already do. So, not a bad idea. And that is the last block. Now to the next area. So this is the wool farm. Basically, this wool farm, I kind of is like my project back. Because I want to tell you guys, this world, I do not play this every day. This world's been going on for like nearly 2 years. Which is really shocking. This is my longest world I've ever had. Basically, I hop on sometimes and like I'll take like a 1 month, 2 month break and then I'll get back on. I came back on like my, maybe, I don't know which break it was, but I came back and I built this. And it was supposed to be like a automatic wool farm for all my friends and stuff. And then come to find out, this wool farm doesn't work from far away because the chunk's not loaded. So it's not very useful. It never really fills up with wool because we're too far away. I'd prefer putting a wool farm in the center. But at the same time, I think it'd be kind of cool to have a farming district with like every colored sheep inside a pen that I can just farm infinitely. That's a really big project again, but that's an idea I have. This is supposed to be like the community wool farm. It was really fun to make. This I think this red as baby mobs came out too, so it was really cool to put the baby mobs inside the little thingies. I don't know, did I ever show you guys the interior of this? This is what it looks like, by the way. Very awesome. Really like it a lot. Yeah, by the way, I'm not going to show all of this because this is gonna take a long time to farm. This is like the one sucky part about this. Or I could use shears. I'm just gonna go grab a few pairs of shears because this would be a lot faster. Yeah, look at that. Look how fast we're breaking the snow. Man, look at the animation. That is so cool. They really put effort to this. That's probably the best like $7 I've spent on Minecraft. To be fair, I usually don't like the marketplace a lot. There's a lot of like AI slop, really garbage looking content that just like nobody put effort into. But the actions and stuff, I'm not sponsored obviously, but I would say it's probably one of the best packs ever made. They really put effort into it, and it's really impressive to see. I think honestly, I might have used some of this wool to make my pride flags in the town hall. Um, I don't know. I need to make another pride. I need to make a pride area. That is something I really need to do. I've thought about doing it, and I just don't know where I'd put it. I'd like an area dedicated to like holidays, like a Christmas area, a pride area, like stuff like that. I think it'd be really unique because especially if this is the long-term world, I'd like to have projects that are like that are very, very like nice to look at. I really like walking past the town hall and seeing like the trans flag and the LGBTQ flag. I don't. There's something about it that is very. It makes the town hall feel more alive by looking at it. Because I couldn't think of what to put on the outside. I thought about putting like its own custom flag, and then I put that pride flag and the trans flag, and it was really it really made the town hall look complete because the town hall is supposed to be kind of like a community center. It's supposed to be like an accepting place, and it fits like very well in that way. Only positive is we're gonna have like a lot of wool by the end of this, like that we can actually use in other things. Man, I love the color of wool now. It looks so much better than it used to. Okay, now we're gonna let the little guys go. Been a little bit since I've let them out of their pen, but I hopefully they've been babies in here since like day one, so we're gonna break this over here, and then we're gonna release them. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of shears from this too. Maybe my inventory is not gonna be enough for this actually. Go free, you little buds. Go free. Come on, everybody. Go on. Now you guys can finally live outside that very terrible cage I built for you. Well, that is one side done. Time to go to the next one. And there's gonna be like 100 shears in this. Can I let them out this way? I'm gonna like break these blocks. Maybe they'll walk out that way if I do. Yeah, they are actually. There we go, guys. Come on. Oh, I did not mean to fall down there. Roam free, little guys. Okay, so now we are currently covering the final little areas of this little wool farm. So I was going to do a lot more of this on camera, like not specifically the wool farm, but I was gonna do like adding the trees, but I'm gonna do that off camera because I don't really think that's interesting. Because all we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna plant trees and just wait for them to grow anyways. So I'll just do that when I'm offline, off video, because I think it's just a lot easier and more convenient. And that also means next we're going on to the pyramid, which is gonna be really fun. After we break the path, though, I do want to break that on camera because I'd rather not get rid of that later. I love see this action stuff pack is so good. Man, you're just not dying, are you? There we go. I think we are completely done with this. Again, I will do all this other stuff off camera because planting the trees, breaking all the torches, and fixing them out. It's all of its own thing, and I don't really think that's interesting to watch. So, to the pyramid we go after I clear my inventory. Okay, time to destroy the big pyramid that I've always been irritated. There actually used to be two. I broke down one. And then I kept this one because I was like, oh, maybe it's something that we should keep in the world. And then I really thought about it. I'm like, I don't think we should. I actually just ran out of fireworks. I'm actually gonna need to go to my creeper farm soon because I'm starting to run out of like gunpowder. Like not too much. Oh yeah, I was trying to make harmless potions. I did not know how to make the crafting recipe like 100 times. I found out you had to put like actual health potions and then a fermented eye. I thought you had to put like a potion then a fermented eye. I didn't know you had to make the potion and then do the fermented eye with like already made potions. Really weird. Well, we got a lot to destroy here. Again, I do like when my friends do things. I just don't like when we build structures that aren't useful. Oh yeah, this is probably gonna be pretty fast. I say that, but I feel like this can probably take me at least a good like 10 minutes. We are currently near the end. Shockingly, whenever I told you guys at the Rainbow wool farm, I told you that like, hey, it's been like nearly an hour and 26 minutes, nearly an hour and a half. Well, now it's like nearly 2 hours. So this means this took like 30 minutes to break down. Like that was a very long thing to break, but it's officially gone from the air and my air looks like actually beautiful. So that's really nice. Oh my, I just had like had a thing. So you guys know how I died last video? I think I might have been carrying my sulfur cubes. Ooh. No, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I did that. 1 minute. I'm gonna look around base real quick. So people currently watching, just know. Do not bring all your items with you when you go places, because this is what happens. You lose out on certain things and you lose your stuff. But I'm gonna go collect some real quick. I'm not gonna really record that. I'm gonna collect them, and actually, I might be able to collect a lot. Actually, I probably can't. I'll probably just collect like an entire 16 things. I'm going to cook. Actually, no. How much can a shulker box hold? 9, 18, 27, 26. 1 minute. My math is not mathing. 9 plus 9, 18 minus. Yeah, it's 27. I was correct the first time. Throw that on the ground. So I am going to go grab some sulfur cubes. And I will be back in a little bit whenever I actually go to do that cool thing. Okay, so I'm pretty confident like a majority of them are fully grown. Not gonna lie, definitely took a little bit. As you can see, I didn't use all the shulker or all the sulfur cubes, but I used most of them. I'm gonna show you guys how you do this actually, because you guys might be curious. So what you do is you go in the top. Hopefully they don't actually jump out or something, but and then you just throw an entire thing of TNT. And as you can see, there's like, oh, never mind, all of them. Now, whenever I break this, they're gonna fly everywhere. Oh man, this is about to. There we go. This is all the things we need. Now we just need the. Now we just need to get them all like adjusted. Okay, so I think that's all the sulfur cubes. So I'm gonna break this, and I'm going to put these guys on the thing. I don't know how crazy of an explosion this is gonna be. It might be like very like weak. Who knows? But actually, before we do anything, let me grab a bow with flame. That's very important that we have a bow with flame, because if we don't have flame, it's not going to be very cool. Okay, so I think that's all the things we need. Bam. Okay, now we gotta take the lead off here. Uh-oh. What did I just lead? I think I actually just... Yeah, oh, whoops. Let me just put this back on this. It's ready. We're ready for takeoff. We're about to take off, and we're gonna go blow up a village. Let me make sure I have all my stuff together. Those guys didn't get stuck on that, right? They did not. Look how cool this looks. I am so excited. Let me make sure I am over the target. I think this is perfect. It's in the middle of town. Yeah. Man, I was trying to like adjust. Okay. Uh, is it working? That was not very dramatic. That was supposed to be way more dramatic than that. Well, man, that was not very. But let me just shoot some of these guys over here. Oh shoot, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, there we go. I hit one right there. Man, well, that was not very dramatic as I was wanting it to be. You know what? I know what we're gonna do. Give me a second. I'm gonna place TNT everywhere around here and waste all my TNT just to make this. You guys wait until the end. I'm not gonna let you guys be disappointed in this. We're gonna have a cool explosion. Oh, that went off. There we go. That's what it should have looked like. See, that's what that thing should have looked like. That is what that's what I'm talking about. That's destruction. Oh shit, it's still going off. Okay. That's destruction. I think next in a couple of videos again, I think we will get more TNT and we'll do this again. We'll blow up even more of this place till it's like an entire war zone down here. But yeah, I think that's it. Actually, before I say that's it, let's see if there's any other little sulfur cubes that are just kind of chilling around here. By the way, I'm also gonna leave my happy gas here just so we can come back here and just kind of fly. I don't think we're gonna do sulfur cube explosions again because they didn't really do much. Honestly, the TNT did most of the destruction here, but very awesome. I really like that. I'm sorry it wasn't as dramatic as I was wanting. I was really hoping to drop an entire airstrike and just destroy the village, but I underestimated the amount of sulfur cubes you need. And I'm not sure if my PC would be able to take that, honestly. Like, I don't know why, but Bedrock does not run as well as Java on my PC, which makes no sense because it's usually the other way around. But, yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.